All right. Hi, Cindy. We are going to use the Starseed Oracle deck for you. We're going to ask what you need to hear right now. What does Cindy need to hear right now? One card, please. Thank you. You got 2. You got all paths lead to home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within at the bottom of the deck. 2 cards that come out. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. I will read these to you from the book. And the other card, Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Let me see. Let me find this in the book for you. Karmic relationships. Oh, I think I passed it. Here we go. All right, first card. What you need to hear. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseed who were part of this cosmic history are incarnated on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocent of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? Your Starseed Soul Inquiry. Which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through the conflict? And then we're going to read Light Flickered, Star Brothers, JK, PQRS. Here we go. You're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks. When it comes to receiving support, we've learned that we need to go at life alone. That it's not safe to let our guard down and our heart open, that the world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond. To call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs and to learn to open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. Your Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you open yourself up to receiving more support? Those cards go hand in hand. All right, that's what you needed to hear right now. And I hope it helps.